Hey there, what's up, you guys? All right, so I am gonna do a little keyboard review here. Definitely don't need this up on the screen, so let's get this out of here for now. Well, actually, if you want to submit music for the radio show, I'll just leave that up there so you guys can submit music. avaliveradio.info/airplay is where you need to be. All right, so I have two views of this. Let's just look at the website first because this is the keyboard that I'm here to review for you guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you guys are having a good day. It has been a live streaming day all day today, which is pretty fun and interesting. Okay, so this is the Xkey Mobile Musical Keyboard by CME. I thought this was pretty interesting, to tell you the truth, because I have, in comparison, an iRig Keys IO, which is a very, very powerful songwriting tool. Now, I've done an open box on this one, and I thought it'd be interesting to compare this because they're not really apples to apples here, right? You've got this one that I think is really great if you're on the go. Now, they do make the iRig Keys IO and a 25 key as well. So obviously, it's going to be an option because the iRig Keys IO has an interface in it. So that's kind of really cool for musicians. And let me go and, well, I'll do this in a second. Let's just go through this website really quick and check it out. So for those of you who are with me on Instagram, you can catch this video on YouTube if you want to once it's done. And you can also join me right now on my Facebook page, which is where this is live, if you want to catch the review and see the screen and go through the website with me. So this is CME's website. Let's reinvent music production. Some of these people, man, they are just doing such great things for musicians today. I can't even tell you about the stuff I'm going to put on my YouTube channel. I'm going to produce a whole music album. I've already started on my iPad, and I'm going to be documenting it with you guys through these keyboards and through the different equipment that I'm going to try out. So I've already got some of it up on my podcast, but I'm going through all the instrumental stuff first. I'm starting to do some covers, and I'm using literally just the equipment that you're going to see in the studio. So this is the product, the Xkey Air, and I'll go over what I know about these MIDI controllers and what the advantage of this one is and what the advantage of the other one is. I thought that would be like a really helpful video because I remember when I was first getting started, I was like, well, what do I order and what's worth the money and what's not worth the money? And that was like a big deal, you know, because you only have so much to spend and you don't want to be ordering a bunch of these things and having to send them all back. And then you certainly want something that's going to grow with you over time, not feel like a piece of junk, and something that a lot of the big producers are using now in mobile. And I think that that's a big deal because, you know, they have all the choices in the world. So you can see this is basically what this CME looks like. I think it's really cool if you're going to produce music on your iPad. The reason why is because, well, one, it looks like the iPad, and two, it is very, very light. So let's get it open and you guys can see the video, which is kind of neat to see the video while I'm opening it. All right, so it comes in this box. I hate not being able to show you guys close up. I'm gonna maybe switch my, let me see if I can switch my, no, I can't switch the screen. Hang on. There we go. All right, so you can see this. So this is the box. This is how it comes. Awesome. It's got a quick start guide in a bunch of languages that I can't read. And literally, there's not really much of a guide. There's never really much of a guide with these things, I have to say. This just says about warnings and the copyright and the issues, but where's the quick startup? Oh, okay, system requirements. So it says iOS 4.2 or newer, all versions of iPad, iPad mini with camera connect kit or lightning to USB camera adapter. Okay, so here's the one problem I noticed right away with this is that it does not come with the adapter. Why do they do this? iRig did the same thing. They didn't send the power cord with this. This does not come with the lightning USB adapter, and the reason why is, I don't know, maybe depending on which iPad you have, but I seriously think that if it comes with the, if it says iOS 4.2 or newer, it should come with the lightning. I mean, like, even Xkey Multimedia sends you a cord to connect directly to your iPad so you can just go. So I personally think this right off the bat should come with the cord or the adapter. But inside they do send this. Now this will connect you right away to your computer. So if you're going to produce music using your computer or your laptop, then obviously, let's get this open. It's nice weight. It's really well built. It's like, I don't know what it's made of. It feels like steel though. It's definitely not plastic, where this one is plastic, but the keys are kind of semi-weighted and they're like regular size keys. So they've got really good action. This is neat. This is kind of like playing, this feels like I'm playing my, my computer keyboard. I like it though. There's something about it. I feel like, because, I mean, this obviously you have to be a little bit better to play, but this probably anybody could use, because if you have little fingers or you can get used to it, it's probably really easy to play. Where this, you kind of need to have a finger spread and be used to playing, right, on the regular ones. Being that I grew up with pianos, I personally love to play on this one when I'm recording stuff, but I can see where this is kind of cool. I would use it, like if I were sitting and I wanted to have this like on my lap, this would be great. And for traveling, obviously this is huge, because if you look, I mean, what we have here, right, we have, this is the size of, you can slip this into your bag with your iPad. So literally you'd have your iPad, you'd have this, then you just need an adapter. Now here's where the adapter is needed and why they should have given it to you, because if this is supposed to be a portable Bluetooth keyboard or MIDI controller, why on earth wouldn't they give you a way to plug it into your iPad? And I noticed that when I was reading, all right, so there's a little port here. So I'll slide that into the port. And now I can't just plug this into my iPad because it's USB. So my phone, it's not going to plug in. My iPad, it's not going to plug in, because I now need, I need this to happen. I need that piece. So actually I have this piece coming in so that I can give it a try right away on the iPad and the iPhone. And I will do another video. Obviously I can't include it in this one. I'll do another video for you guys when I get that piece, because I cannot do it this way. And if I try to, I mean, I can't power this thing to get it on Bluetooth, right? I mean, I did charge it. So when you charge it, it doesn't come with a power cord. It comes with this. So you can charge it in your computer, or you can charge it in your laptop, or you can plug it into your regular, the iPad charger that comes with. They did not send a plug to plug it into the wall. You literally have to have that too. So that's another thing that is kind of a drawback, but the size of this and the build of it is fabulous. Like, it's just heavy enough to feel like a good piece of equipment, and something that's an investment, and like something that won't break in half, but it's light enough to travel with. And I think that that's really the big deal on this one. Now, if I go into my phone and I try and hook up Bluetooth, now this has been plugged in. I'm looking for it on Bluetooth. And even though there's no power, like there's no power on, you just plug it in and it charges, but there's no like power on. So therefore it's not got the driver in here. So like in order to get the driver into your phone from this piece, it is going to have to plug in through the adapter. And I think that's where they kind of miss out. They should send, even if it's not going to fit every single iPad, they should send something. And you know that they usually, the USB is not going to fit. So in any case, we'll have to do another review, plugging this into a laptop and plugging it into different things when the adapter comes, because I think this is really important to be able to demo this on an iPhone and an iPad if it's going to be for traveling. But as far as it goes, let's just take a look at the differences here. So one, the size. It's an amazing size. I think it's really great. Two, the look. It definitely looks like it's an Apple compatible device, right? I did see online where it comes, let's go ahead and go back to the website info. I did see online, like if you go on Amazon, it's only $163.85 right now. That's like an insane price for a really good quality keyboard, or MIDI keyboard. It says it's extra mobile, slim, it is, aluminum frame. Okay, so it's aluminum. That is awesome. Standard size keys. I don't know what they mean by standard. 25 standard size keys. Standard as in what? Compared to what? Because I don't know. I guess I've seen some MIDIs with smaller keys. These are definitely not. I mean, you can see regular size keys are over here on my Roland, and it's nowhere near like that. And you can see how it lines up compared to the iRig. The iRig Keys IO that comes in the 25 is an amazing, amazing piece of equipment. However, it's a lot bigger and it's a lot thicker and it's a lot taller. So this is a lot more portable and easier to take with you, right? So in comparison, for the price, you're gonna spend, if you go with a 25 key iRig Keys IO that's got the interface in it and it has phantom power for your microphone, which is awesome. However, it's a lot heavier. You have more equipment that you're carting with you, and it also is like a $200 product. So this is really a great deal, right? At $163 if you want to get into music production with your phone. $163. I mean, if you look at the other, if we did a spot check for other MIDI keyboards, they wouldn't be USB, all of them. No, they probably would be. They wouldn't be Bluetooth though. And this one supposedly is Bluetooth, but like I'm looking here and it says it doesn't say it is. MIDI, USB MIDI, I don't know. I feel like if it were Bluetooth, it would just power on right away. That, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's another version of it that's Bluetooth. In any case, I don't know. Let's just deal with what we have in front of us. So let's look at the prices of some of these other ones. So the Akai Professional LPK25. I hear that's a good controller. I haven't actually tried it. I think it's really small like this, but it does have some drum pads and stuff, and it's right now $99. So that's a really good thing, but it's plastic. It's not aluminum. This is aluminum. This definitely has that like more modern look. So to me, I'm like really inspired by it. I like it. And I do like the feel of the keys. They're clicky. Can you guys hear them? Would Bluetooth have latency issues? Usually, sometimes it does. I have seen some videos with this where it did not. They said it did not have latency issues. As soon as I get the cord, I think the cord's downstairs, I will plug it into the iPad and I will see. But like, let's just face it, guys, right? Like this is a cool looking piece of equipment for under $200. I think it's really awesome. And it does come in colors. Now, I wonder why this one says, oh, Key Air 25 key Bluetooth MIDI controller. See, it says Bluetooth. Oh, there's a difference. This one at $163, it doesn't have this little blue thing here. So I believe this one is not Bluetooth. And when I was watching a video, there's another one that's Bluetooth. Look at that. Yes, that's it. All right. So here's the difference. And this is important because if you go to order this, you'll know the difference. If you want the Bluetooth, it is more expensive. So therefore it lines up in comparison to one of the more expensive MIDI controllers. But if you don't need the Bluetooth and you think that you might have latency issues, which I've heard it does not have them, but definitely watch some videos on it, and I'll try and get the Bluetooth one here. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll just wait until I get it, you know, and see if it has latency. But obviously it's more expensive. $271 is what they're listing it as here. But that's, I think, Canadian dollars. Yeah, that's Canadian dollars. So that's not US dollars. So it's still around the same price then. Still around the same price. Now here's the iRig Mini that is very, very inexpensive. That's kind of a good deal, right? $79? It's really inexpensive. Yeah, good to know. Well, there's a lot. There's a lot going through. So far, though, let's just address this, too, because I know somebody's going to ask me about this. There is a MIDI keyboard that is very, very popular out there, and it is by... Oh, there it is. It's by Xkey. Okay, so this is one that is in the same price range. The difference between this one and the one I'm holding is, one, this Xkey keyboard, although it does have drum pads and it's got some knobs and stuff, it's plastic. It's hella light. It's not, it's very small too. Like the keys are very small on it and not easy for people with like larger fingers. And also it's not as modern looking as this. This is a lot cooler looking. So if you're gonna have a piece of gear, probably everybody is familiar with the Xkey, but it is very like, it'll last you as long as it'll last you. And it's just a little bigger, a little more difficult to travel with. And it doesn't work the same way. I just find I don't like the key action on it. Some of these are just so cheap. They're just built so plasticky that it's just not fun, right? It's just not fun. That's why I like this one. All right, so let's go to the product page for them. Back to the product page. And we'll take a look. So we did price, we did feel. I can't really do a lot else until I plug this in, but I'm looking to see. So now this one says Bluetooth MIDI keyboard. And I believe I did see one said Xkey Air and Xkey. So this is the Xkey. You would want Xkey Air if it's Bluetooth. And once again, the video that I saw, they said there was no latency. If you trust the guy, then there's no latency. I know you trust me, so literally I'm going to have to grab one of these and test it out for myself. But I can write him and ask him for a real honest opinion if there's any latency or if anything contributes to latency, but I'll bet there isn't. It would suck if they did. It really would. It would suck. In any case, I have an adapter coming for this, so we'll be able to do more with it. All right, so that's so far what I feel. The advantages of this one with the iRig Keys IO. Let's go back to advantages. Okay, so the advantages of this one that you guys are looking at. Obviously, there's a mic input here. There's phantom power. There's gain control, there's headphones, there's, you can power this through batteries. You can also power this through USB, and you can get the additional adapter to be able to power this. And this comes in this size keyboard. This is the 49 key. It also has different things like this can control your DAW, which is awesome. A lot more than this can. But again, I would not travel with this necessarily. If I were going to somebody else's studio to work, I could definitely bring this, or I could bring the 25 key so that I could have a mic. I did test out the mic the other day, and honestly, the mic works great. Like I plugged in this microphone, which is my Shure, and I plugged this in through the iRig Keys IO. I also plugged it in through my Duet, which is like a $1,500 interface, and they both worked amazing. So literally for $200, you can get your mic in here and have a phantom powered mic that sounds just as good as my little digital beauty over there, my Duet. So to me, iRig Keys IO definitely is so cool, and the 25 key is it's definitely worth the money. This one, I really love it. I could imagine like if I just wanted to sit on the couch, or if I was just like going somewhere and I wanted to travel just very, very easily, as you can see in the video, then I would definitely take this one. So I see a reason to have both of them, and I see an advantage to having both. If you can, then you definitely want to pick up an iRig Keys IO for one thing, for your home studio. It sits really nice in front of your computer, and then have this to be able to work on your keyboard. With that being said, right out of the box, the iRig Keys IO comes with the connector, and you can literally plug it right into your iPad. And they give you like $700 worth of plugins and software, which to me is huge, right? That would be awesome. I love all of like the synth sounds and the things that Xkey Multimedia gives you. I mean, none of these other ones give you like that, right? That's huge. So yeah, as far as I like it, I would keep it. I like it. I don't think that, I think it's something I would definitely use. I don't really care that I don't have the Bluetooth, because I don't know. Ultimately, you have to charge these things anyway, and I'm going to look and see if I plug it in with the device I ordered into my iPad or iPhone. I don't really mind plugging it in, and I always feel better about having that connection, right? Because it's going to be charging at the same time. If I plug it into my my computer too, I can charge it. So I don't know. I just like it. I think it's good. I'm pretty happy with it, and like I said, it's pretty cool. Definitely takes up less space, so that if I'm not working all the time, but I just wanted to drop like some samples or do something, and I'm sitting on the couch, I can just like fire up my phone, and as I go through the process of making things, I do samples all the time. Like literally, I'll be watching a movie and I'm just sitting there. Realistically, if I want to put a sample in, then how do you do it, right? You literally need something like this. I mean, you can just use your phone too, but I don't know. Let me get deeper into it and I will let you guys know. All right, I hope you liked this video. You can see all the bells and whistles on the website if you want to go check it out. This is the CME Xkey, and the Xkey Air is what we're looking for on both of these. Yep. As I produce more music, I will let you guys know. If you want to check out my website, go to JacquelineJax.com. You can see my music, check out my art, and catch up with these videos as I release them. Yeah. It's a lovely world, it is. All right. That's it for today. I'm actually done with my job. 7:30, not bad. Finishing early. What shall I do tonight? We shall see. Bye, you guys. See you later.